Hey guys, what's up? It's Katie and I'm back with another Marvel Contest of Champions video, and it is Top 5 Thursday, and today we are going to be looking at the top 5 best cosmic awakened abilities. Now, little disclaimer here, some of these champs may not be the best in the cosmic class, but their awakening is what really helps them out. So it might not be the best of the best, but these are the best of the cosmic awakening. So without further ado, let's get this countdown started with Phoenix. Now, Phoenix is honestly a champ who is, well, a bit underrated, in my opinion. Now, Rite of the Phoenix can be really beneficial, since if she would be struck by a blow which would knock her out, she becomes invulnerable for 2 seconds and consumes all of her Phoenix force charges, regenerating a portion of her health back per charge. Now, this can happen once per fight, and the more charges you have, the more health you'll regain back. So this can actually be really helpful and kind of give her a little bit of a sustainability factor. Now, we all know Phoenix isn't the best champ to play, but this awakened ability really helps her out and can give her that sustainability and can save you a bit on pots as well, depending upon how many charges you consume back. The number 2 spot goes to OG Thor. Now, OG Thor, he was the main guy back in the day. Pre 12.0, OG Thor was the man for Realm of Legends. Now, of course, after 12.0, he was, well, you know, nerfed, but hey, that was a topic for another video. Now, OG Thor, he does need his awakening and a high sig in order to get the most out of his damage. Now, Ragnarok, which is of course his signature ability, gives Thor a fury when he is stunned and breaks the opponent's armor when he stuns them. So if you are a very heavily reliant parry champ, this is, you know, kind of the champ that you want. Now, this is where his damage comes from. Back in the day, oh man, Winter Soldier, just a couple parries and, well, 5 hits. Gonzo. But as we all know, that was some time ago. But OG Thor, he still can do a lot of work if he is awakened and at a high sig. The number 3 spot belongs to Corvus Glaive. And I know what you're thinking. I'm sorry, what? Now look, many people will tell you that Corvus actually doesn't need his awakening, and in theory, technically he doesn't, but I kind of have to disagree because he is so much better with it. Now, we all know about the Glaive of Immortality because it acts as somewhat of a cheat death mechanic, right? But there's also this little clause here where if he spends all of his charges in less than the first 30 seconds of the fight, the cooldown is reduced by a certain percentage based on signature level. So this is really beneficial in long fights, especially if you know you're going to run out of glaive charges. So in fights like those, it's best to run out of them quickly to recover them quickly, right? So instead of doing the 3 or 2 hit combos in the beginning of a long fight like that, go for the 5er. So this is really something that makes Corvus great, and a lot of people kind of forget about this extra little tidbit. They always talk about the Glaive of Immortality, but this awakened ability, in order to expend all of his glaive charges within the first 30 seconds of the fight, allowing him to regain them back at a much faster rate, is really helpful in those fights. The number 4 spot belongs to Captain Sparkles. Now, like Corvus, many will say that Captain Sparkles doesn't need her awakened ability. Now, technically she doesn't, but it has saved my butt more than once or twice. Binary durability gives Captain Sparkles an indestructible buff for 12 seconds when above 20 binary charges, and can be activated or reactivated again, excuse me, after a brief cooldown. So this is great if you're, you know, encountering some pesky nodes, or, you know, some champs like that put a degen on you, that sort of thing. Or, well, you know, if you're like me and you're just great at face blocking. Really, any champ that has some sort of a cheat death mechanic is always a-okay in my book. Well, with the exception of one, but that's a different class. But Sparkles really does need her awakened ability. It really helps her out, and she is definitely worthy of a gem. The number 5 spot belongs to Carnage. Now, Carnage may not be the best symbiote out there, but he is certainly not the worst. Bloodlust is almost a must-have with Carnage in order to get the most out of him. Now, Bloodlust basically grants Carnage a power gain buff whenever he places a bleed or armor break debuff on the opponent. Now, the closer Carnage is, the more power he's going to gain based on his signature level. Now, this is important because Carnage actually does rely on his specials in order to gain passive bonuses, i.e. attack, right? So after them. So consistently gaining power allows him to, launch specials and gain certain passive buffs like Furies, which allow him to going to start to hit, well, pretty darn hard. So knowing which passive buffs you want to stack to get the most out of Carnage is important, and being able to launch those specials and end on a certain combo, whether it be a light or a medium or a heavy or some aspect of that, is going to help you get there as well. And what's a countdown without an honorable mention? And this week's honorable mention goes to Hyperion. Now, Hyperion is a man who can hold me close. Wait, wrong video. Hyperion is a great champ unawakened, but having him awakened really helps him out. Now, Cosmic Potential increases the duration of his buffs, meaning his Furies, his power gain, and his regen will last longer. Now, he doesn't necessarily need a high Sig. Anywhere between Sig 20 and Sig 40 is going to help you out. After Sig 40, he starts to suffer from diminishing returns. But this extra increase in the duration of his buffs means he's going to be great for nodes like Caustic Temper or even Plague Mind, especially Plague Mind when you're going to have your power drained after a certain period of time. And that is what makes Hyperion great for that node, is pretty much that power gain that he has, and well, we have all fought against. But anyways, guys, that is it for Top 5 Thursday. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of my top 5 Cosmic Awakened abilities? Do you agree with my list, or am I missing someone? Who would you put on this list? Let me know in the comments below and let's discuss. As always, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you guys liked what you saw and you want to see more, please remember to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and hit me up in the Discord chat. Thanks, guys. Bye.